Is it okay? If I was to pick mine, I would say the pace bowler battery. That was definitely, as a fan, to watch in Australia, to watch the Indian pacers together, all of them. Otherwise, a lot of times it was just Zach alone, man.
No,
You
not
know?
really. No, but you rightly said plenty to choose from.
Yeah.
And plenty to choose from also reflects on the fact that it has been a team effort.
Yeah,
That's
good
something
point.
which was very evident right throughout the series. Like you won't see just one bowler running through through the Australian batting lineup.
Yeah.
You had contributions in different phases of the game from different bowlers. You have X factor of Bumrah, which was there in Melbourne. You had Shami's
What a
six-wicket
picture
haul
that
as
is.
well.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you, but what a picture that is.
Exactly, that's the X factor of Bumrah.
Yeah.
You look at the scores in Melbourne and the way he bowled and created that impact on the game was phenomenal. And Ishant supported really well. So I think on the whole, you'll see that Ashwin's even though he was injured later half of the series, he picked up those crucial wickets in Adelaide, which really set the tone for the series in a way. Pujara's impact on the whole series has been phenomenal, and Mayank in such a short time had such an amazing impact on the whole series, because openers have been struggling right throughout, and he's come out there and brought that energy, showed that openers can take on this Australian bowling attack, which is very crucial because the attack was really threatening with the new Kookaburra ball, and that's something which was great to see. So on the whole, I think even Virat's Perth Test 100 was one of the best innings I've seen in Test matches in tough conditions. That also had a great impact on the series in terms of how you're responding to the challenge which Indian team was put under in the second Test match. The series was leveled. So going in Melbourne to have that kind of an innings backing up, the leader can then dictate in terms of how the batting lineup should respond. And they responded beautifully in Melbourne.
I think you were worried with Mayank Agarwal that, with all his Ranji noise in the last couple of seasons, you kept thinking Mayank Agarwal will be, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But as soon as he got centre stage, he just showed that he had been waiting for this opportunity. And Pujara, of course, great to see Pujara's runs. Just a quick question about that, because he was dropped in the first Test match against England. You think a guy is a surety and he gets dropped. Can that rattle you for the time to come?
It does. In fact, last couple of years, I think he's been. I remember in West Indies when Anil was coach. I think that it started there. They dropped him first, brought him back. He made a lot of changes. He got run out a couple of times because the pressure plays on you.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a human being. You want to be part of a team, and whether it's the leader, whether it's the coach, they feel that there's something missing. That's why they're leaving you out. When you want to be part of that team, you would make that extra effort. So you saw him get run out in Test matches a few times. You saw him get out playing shots that he would not normally play. That pressure was definitely playing on him till even in England, as you said. But I thought this series was pretty settled. Not that I watched ball by ball, too early in the morning for me. It is. I mean, like
No, it's too late at night for you.
You could say that. You could say that. So, but but he looked much calmer. He just carried about doing his business, and that's Cheteshwar Pujara. He's fought all the odds. For me, I think more than his batting, which maybe a lot of people may enjoy. I don't enjoy him. I enjoy other players watching. I watch other players, but this man, I admire this man.
Yeah.
Not just for the number of runs that he scored in this innings. It's the struggle that he's had, even to get into that Saurashtra team. He had a big fight and a battle there. And after what he's done with Test cricket, which everybody's seen, and people who watch the series know exactly how well he's played. But the real innings that I think Pujara plays is the most important one is what he plays back in Gujarat in Rajkot. He set up a cricket ground where it is not in the center of the city. It's a little outside. It's his personal ground. He has all the equipment lying out there. He has, in fact, a bus that takes kids from the city to the ground. Amazing. Back. So this is a man who loves cricket. He may not be the best player because he's in an era of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma and Ajinkya Rahane, all these players who are flamboyant, are better players. But this man loves cricket no less than anybody else.
And this is for free for the kids, right? His father manages it, and
not many people can get through after a battle with the board or with their association in their own little backyard when you aren't a Test player. So his father was fighting that battle. In spite of that, he's played. He's had 2 knee surgeries. Both his knees are gone. He's worked towards that. And in this day and age where fitness is considered to be at another level, he still managed to be there. So I admire the Pujara, the human being, more than his batting. Whereas he's got 300.
This was going to happen. Obviously, he was going to fight. He's a revolutionary. It's his first name, Che. Right?
Che.
Your first name is Che. You're going to be a revolutionary, man.
the
You're going to
cigar.
fight the system.
Only the cigar is missing.
he
He has a bat in his hand.
Trust me,
He's
a few more centuries and he's going to be sitting on the ground in that little rocking chair on the side, probably with a cigar saying, "Play, children, play."